Oh. Well, that's not a relief. Oh.
I'm gonna guess it's probably evening by now.
Yeah. You're talking to your companions. You're laying you lay one down, and your companions start to tend to him. And from the other side of the house, you hear, "Hoya!" and you hear whipping noises, and you see coming around the corner, riding a giant weasel. This guy Ned, with and he has his dagger in one hand, and he has a stick in one hand, and he looks at you and he's like, "Master Beastmaster, bitches!" And he just starts whipping it and rides and starts riding off.
Like, shoot him! Shoot him now!
I was about to say, if I can see him, I'm gonna take a pot shot at him.
Okay. Let's see.
It's on the map.
Also,
But
this is completely BS. The simple fact that he's a rogue and a Beastmaster, well, eventually someone could do it. But that's
He's obviously
yes!
lying. He's obviously lying about being one of those.
Yes. But he never said he was a rogue, remember?
Yeah, he claimed to be no, he didn't.
He claimed to be a whole bunch of things.
It wouldn't really help his case if he openly said to you, "Hey, I'm a rogue." That would be very suspicious, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't be suspicious to me. I would actually appreciate it.
I mean, maybe. Let's see the giant weasel. Okay, so he can't He can't use his.
Yeah, I can't use dash on his giant weasel.
Well, he can use dash on his giant weasel. He just can't use his cunning action on it. So he's actually slower riding a giant weasel. But you can roll to see if you hit him as he's riding away.
Let's see.
Legendary roll time.
Beastmaster, bitches. Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll for damage. Okay, you take him right in the shoulder as he's riding away. He's like, "Oh!" as he lets out an ear-piercing scream. He continues riding though.
So he's not falling.
He hasn't fallen off the saddle.
Oh, damn it.
Shoot him again!
I think he's... I guess I can try to shoot again with disadvantage.
Yep.
But I don't know where he is right now for range anyway.
He's riding off like towards the hills, pretty much.
Well, this is perfect game.
Wouldn't you use your special, what do you call it there, MLG powers to give me luck?
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Roll with disadvantage. That does not hit, sadly. You see actually a glint in the distance. Your arrow gets deflected off of a chain armor that Winder gave him, and you can see he's like, "Yes."
Do it again.
I guess one more time for. You never know.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, you could maybe.
Yeah.
No. Again, it chinks off the chain armor.
Fuck.
In the distance.
Do it one more time.
In the distance, all you can hear is
Come on, do it one more time.
He's extremely far away.
Okay, but when you're buying me some arrows,
I'm
all
fine
you can
with
hear in the distance, and it was when it was the rattling of this chain armor and the mass.
Yeah,
and
see
the sound
one. See one.
Yeah, that misses as well.
Do it more time.
No.
Come on. Just do it until you run out of arrows. I will buy you new arrows. But we will not get another chance where we get a lucky roll and get a headshot.
You can barely see him at this point. He's like been.
Do one more. Hillier, do one more.
Where are we going to get your arrows out in the middle of nowhere?
I will get you more arrows.
From where? We're out in the middle of nowhere.
I'll retrieve the ones that we actually tried to pot shot into his face.
You're laying down unconscious.
When I get up, I will be very grateful for you. Shoot this bastard.
Okay, one more time. That's it. And I know it's going to probably be a fucking miss.
Yes, that's going to miss.
Oh, even the 15 misses?
He's so far away. I love it,
he did get a 20 this time.
Yeah, I know. Well, it would have been great had it not been a disadvantage. And then one of your followers turns to you and he's like, "I guess that was him getting away."
Yeah, but at least he's getting away very injured, so he's not going to make it that far, or at least he's not going to hopefully come back at his injured state.
Well, maybe I should have mentioned this to you earlier, Master, but I could see through the... I was out picking gourds, and I could see through a crack, when he was hiding in the... Before he triggered the snake, he was hiding in the outhouse. He seemed to be looking at some sort of glinty red potion. I think he pulled it out of the waistband of his underpants.
Huh.
The fuck?
Glinty red potion. Yeah, it looked to me like some sort of health potion or something.
Well,
that he had hidden in...
This is what I get for trying to play my character as good as possible. I was really thinking of looting his clothing before giving it back. Now I very badly regret that.
Oh, well, I don't think it was in the clothing. Might have been something in the clothing you gave him, sir, but before you gave him the clothing, it looked like hidden in the waistband of his underpants. He had some sort of potion or something.
Wasn't he, basically in drawers? How in the world did he hide that?
You have to do some extreme body packing.
Okay, we're going back to the past. Let's look mind-wise about this pretty much naked guy.
Okay, Wind. You can. I will say this much. I made up because I didn't know that you were going to keep that weasel in tainment. I made up the fact that he rode away on a giant weasel. It actually does say in the official Dungeon Master's printed materials that he is able to hide things in the waistband of his underpants. So this isn't me making this up. You can. It seems strange, I know, but that's.
GG, I lost my giant
weasel. He rode on the giant weasel we were taming, right?
Yes, he rode off on this giant weasel. Yes, that's the weasel. That's the giant weasel he rode off on.
I thought he just got a random one.
No.
Oops, sorry, I just had to grab something.
Okay. But Master, did you ever finish? Oh, wait a second. I completely forgot to mention something. I think in the haunted house when we were in there because we missed it completely. At this level, right here, where you can see the ping.
Mm-hmm.
There's a decomposed stairway that would have led to an attic. And if you look up, you can look up and into the attic. You can see it's a very narrow space. There's not enough room for someone to stand up. It's basically just a crawl space. It looks completely dark. Sorry, I should have mentioned that as well. When you were up there.
Okay, we'll have to go and check that out once it's healed.
But he says, "Oh, Master, this weird guy escaped, but did you find out what's causing the haunting in the house?"
Not yet. But of course, I'm still...
Not yet, but... I'd say not yet, but he brought up some very... He was very... he brought up a lot of suspicions, we'll put it that way. But we still have yet to check the basement and the attic.
I see, Master.
The basements could probably reveal something yet. But for now, we have to heal my companion here up and prepare for the next day of trying to clear this place out.
Oh, yes. Okay, they prepare another gourd soup for you.
And I ask him how supplies are running.
They're running quite low, sir. We're down to the gourds.
Oh,
The gourds.
Well, we still have the iron rations, even though those are shitty.
He says yes.
They had milk. Oh, sorry, I'll let you finish.
He says, "Yes, sir. We do still have the iron rations."
And I said, "No luck for foraging for anything." Well, then again, I guess it was You said this was in the middle of the field, right?
Yeah, it's sort of in the middle of a field on top of a cliff. So he says, I've been collecting as many gourds as I can from around the gardens, but yeah, it'll soon be down to the iron rations, sir.
When we'll have to get this solved soon. I could have sworn we brought more food up, but I guess not.
You could have only purchased us with some K rations instead, sir. They're much more tastier.
God. Anyway.
No, he doesn't say that, but okay.
What time was it when we started eating dinner, anyways?
Dinner time, like 6 o'clock or whatever time you think your character would have dinner.
Well, people eat dinner at different times. Like I usually eat my dinner at like 5, but
then there we go. You can have your dinner at 5.
Is it still a little bit bright out?
Yeah, it's still a little bit bright. It is summertime, so it is still a little bit bright out.
Okay, well, when heals, I don't know how you'd pull this off, but I'm gonna go hunting.
Okay. Let's see. Let me search. No, not a hunting rifle.
D&D upgrade to hunting rifle.
Yeah, sure. Let's let me just pull up the list of mobs here. You could hunt potentially. I'm gonna say a beastie. Okay, make a Let me just let me just quickly draw something in paint here. Concentrating. 1/8, 1/4. Okay, but what would be a stag? What would be a deer? What would a deer count as? A deer can bite someone? Oh, here's a challenge rating of 0. Okay. Is there any game in particular you're trying to hunt?
Anything that can be eaten.
Okay.
What are you saying? Yeah, I do. I can. Yeah.
Okay,
can you hear me?
So,
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was making sure.
Okay, roll a survival roll.
Okay.
Hilliard. Well, Hilliard was going to go hunting.
Oh.
You go hunting, and you're not able to find anything.
By the way, am I awake yet? Or
yes, you're awake. You're at
You
one.
haven't. Yep.
Yeah.
What time is it after all that searching?
It's getting close to nighttime. It is nighttime, actually. It's like 8 o'clock.
Oh, until 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7 days, 3 hours, and that's nothing. GG.
Yeah, you spend a good amount of time hunting, but don't find much of anything.
Damn it. And I guess it would probably be same for survival if I wanted to try to look for any green, probably too, more than likely.
You could roll survival as well to look for herbs or stuff like that, or berries.
I guess I'll spend 1 hour.
Okay, you spend 1 hour until 9 o'clock. Yeah, you can roll survival. It's getting dark, so I assume you take out a torch.
Yeah, or better yet, I can just... I'm not sure. Oh yeah, but we never worked that out anyways. It's gonna say tech.
Tech?
I was gonna say technically I should have an advantage with my half fox form to have, slight ability to see better in the dark. But can't remember if we ever discussed that.
If it's on your character sheet, then yeah.
No, we didn't. I don't think.
It's based on the Kitsune race from Pathfinder, so everything is just was in the Kitsune race. But it's quite dark outside, and you fumble around. You find a patch of berries that you're almost certain is poisonous, like that are poisonous bird berries. but you don't find anything else?
I don't think it would have enough effect to wipe the berry juice on my arrows. Give it any effect, would it?
No, these are like bird berries that like
Yeah.
grow pretty commonly.
Okay, GG. I guess back to camp it is.
Okay, you return to camp. If you want, you can
As same as always. Yeah, I was gonna say long rest, but we do the same thing as last time, where we do a switch, guard schedule.
Yeah, the night passes without incident.
I guess we're back and we're back to full health.
Yes, you're back to full health. All of your spell slots have been recuperated. So for Windrew, you can recuperate. You can recuperate your spell slots now, Windrew. You have them all back. You're back to full health.
Very good.
Okay. Oh wait, we never talked about whether or not you guys wanted to use the critical injury table. Oh well.
Oh, well, I do, but
So you want to allow your character to get critically injured if your guy gets knocked down?
well, to get scars and shit.
Yeah, but like the extreme end is like an eye poked out or something. If it's like an extreme roll.
Not an extreme one, but scars and maybe what's the word? Scars, pretty much.
Well, it's like a percentage base. Like it's like there's like a 2% chance you might get an eye poked out. There's like a 50% chance you get basic bruises and scars, and it ramps up. But anyways, okay.
Yeah. But if there was a less ramped up end, I'd say yes.
Your characters have woken up.
Oh yeah, did we ever decide what I got from my pirate fight? I think I did, but I can't remember.
What you got from your pirate fight?
Remember, I had a close one in the pirate fight in the beginning.
Oh yeah, you get a. You went into a. I think you went into a berserker rage. I think that was one of the abilities that was on the table I was using. It made you go into a berserk rage upon falling unconscious. You sprung back up and yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess it's morning, so what do you want to, what do you call it there, continue to check out the house? What?
Yes.
So do you want to continue to, check out the house there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I guess into the house we go, to the second floor we go.
Okay. As you're making your way through the kitchen hallway area, make an investigation or survival check. Someone can make an investigation or survival check.
What's your investigation at?
My investigation is at 7.
Okay, then I'll let Wynn do it.
As you're
Damn,
walking through Wind, you notice that there are footprints on the floor that look like they have been here recently.
Not counting our own.
Not counting your own. Like within the past night, it looks like there have been footprints that have been along the floor, and you can roughly trace them if you wish to.
Do it, Wynn. Trace the footsteps, Wynn.
Okay.
Okay, you trace the footsteps. Let me tell you in which direction they're going. So, you find footsteps lead into this room.
Oops.
And there's a massive, like, trampling of footsteps all around the room.
guess we're in this room technically now since Windfall.
Yeah.
I guess when you should try to investigate this room to see if there's. When we'll roll and I'll help him. Is that okay with you, Win?
Yes, that's
To
fine.
investigate the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Spin the wind.
Okay.
Shit, we got it good.
Okay. Both of you stumble upon the rug in this room. The green rug there seems to be slightly askew, and from the corner of the rug, you can see a small trapdoor.
Shall we head down the rabbit hole, or do we want to do the attic?
Yeah, let's see what's in the rabbit hole, I suppose.
Okay, Wind, if you can open the trapdoor, I'll have my bow and arrow ready at it. Actually, no, sword.
First things first, let's open the windows.
Yeah, open the windows.
Yep. Bring some sunshine.
Let me just tell you. Let me just see here.
Thought we could always smash them out. Well, then again, it's just light we need, but fresh air could go too.
I'm just seeing something here in the book.
Okay, they get attacked after they smash the window. Just joking.
Okay. Yeah, that seems about fine. Do I have a map for this one? Oh, I do. Wow. I even have a map for down here. Let's hide this area. Turn on. Okay, so you open up a trapdoor, and there's a narrow set of stairs descending into a room which I will describe thusly and reveal to you. I can get the revealer. So let me describe it here. This torchlit chamber was once a large cellar, but it has since been converted into a living quarters. 10 crude beds stand along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table, ringed by rickety stools, dominates the center of the room. Metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates sit atop the table. A cook stove is installed near the table, and evidence of recently cooked meals sits in pots atop it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. A sturdy set of stairs leads to the trapdoor which you're at. There are 2 wooden doors in the east side of the room. I'll reveal the room. Sorry. And as you open the trapdoor, let me tell you.
Oh god, stop glitching out, Peter.
Let me tell you what happens. As you open the trapdoor, a booming voice, more haunting than any you've heard in the entire house so far, speaks forth, "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your death!" As fiendish laughter starts chuckling. Each of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
There you are.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah. Okay. You succeed, Hilliard. Windrew, for some reason, even though his character is supposed to be great with spooky stuff, fails.
GG.
This, Yeah.
My only thing, I think, like, a basic excuse would be being stabbed just a little while ago by somebody that was just maybe just incompetent, but just, normal dude.
You are absolutely terrified, Windrew. Like, you are petrified, and you are now. If you weren't convinced before this house is haunted, you are certainly convinced now. You're like, oh shit! Oh god! Oh god! Ghost Scoob!
Can I slap him out of it?
You now have disadvantage on all ability checks for 1 hour.
Really? I thought you could actually get rid of that through some sort of roll.
Through some sort of spells, yeah. If you had
No,
a
I'm
cleric
saying through a roll, not through a spell.
So I can't slap him out of it?
No.
And what effect is on me right now?
You have disadvantage on ability checks for 1 hour.
No. I'm saying, what is it called?
It's not called anything.
So it's not called
panicked
or anything?
Scared shitless.
So it's not called panicked or scared or something?
Frightened. Your guy's frightened.
Okay, it's frightened effect. Okay.
Your guy's a frightened effect, but it's a modified frightened effect. Yeah.
Before I go down the stairway, I'm going to check for booby traps.
Okay.
What would...
We start to descend the stairs. Your character doesn't want to go down. Like, I'm not going to obviously control your character for you because you're frightened, but your character does have the frightened condition. Your character is like not so keen on going down.
So so obviously, since I am frightened, where is it in my line of view?
Where is what in your as I said, Windrew, it's a modified frightened condition.
In your head.
This is forget about the word frightened condition. That's not even what it says in the book here. So don't try and think you can beat the GM here, Wind.
No, I'm just following the rules of Roll20.net. Yes.
Well, don't follow those rules. The Dungeon Master is in control here.
When you've got the willies.
This is the realm of the Dungeon Master, Windrew. It's not the realm of Roll20rules.com.
Roll20rules.com.
And Keegan, I was just going to say out of something interesting. Yeah. Whoever done these maps or made them up went even to the effect of putting shadows in for the theme.
Yeah, they did.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, do with that information what you want, Windrew, but your character is scared.
You have to act scared.
Is
for 1 hour.
Shitless of going down here. So sorry, Hilliard, you said you wanted to do what?
Oh, check for booby traps.
As you descend? There's no booby traps on the stairs.
Okay, I guess it's just to put her eyes in there.
Okay. You come in. So you start walking down?
Yep, to the bottom of the steps, but not off them just yet. So I got to pull one down, I guess.
Okay, so you start walking down, and coming to the bottom, you notice there is. Oh, I'll put your characters on here so you can control yourself.
Just to say, when my initial vibes are cultists.
Either that or morons.
Oh, cult of morons.
A cult of noobs. No. Scratch that. Cult of normies.
Okay. Let's see, now you should be able to control yourself. Okay, so now I'm gonna just use these standard tried and tested tokens.
Oh, we got some friends. When move yourself in the bottom of the step if you can.
Okay, so as you come to the bottom of the stairs, you notice crouched sort of behind beds, and one of them you notice is crouched by the wash basin with literally a scrubbing pot in his hand. It looks like he was just in the middle of scrubbing a pot as you opened up the trapdoor. You notice a number of bandits, men who appear to be dressed in bandit regalia. And you should roll for initiative.
Ah, shit, I was going to say, hello, friends.
Friends, comrades, gentlemen. Friends, Romans, gentlemen.
Hello, fellow bandits.
Hello, fellow bandits. Yes, that would be opening.
Do you want me to try persuasion? Hello, fellow bandits. Should I? Hello, fellow bandits.
I would want that very much because that sounds awesome. But I can't tell you what the GM would think of.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw in a.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in a persuasion there.
Okay.
Just for shits and giggles and see what happens.
You rolled a critical success. You rolled a critical success on your initiative, so I'm going to say you can say something as you walk down the ladder. They get up and grip their weapons, but there's enough time for you to say something. What do you want to say?
Hello, comrades.
As your character is dressed in full samurai armor, right?
Yeah, but I'm wearing a cloak over it currently.
Was there a special word for like bandits in Japanese culture? I'm trying to think.
Bandito, that's Mexican. I don't think I'm a Mexican samurai. Hello, my fellow burritos.
Yeah. So, okay. So what do you? So remind me again what you're going to say to them.
Hello, comrades. I was going to say originally, hello, my fellow bandits, but that sounds stupid. So, hello, comrades.
No, actually, that's better. Hello, my fellow bandits. Okay, so you walk into the bottom and yell, "Hello, my fellow bandits." They look at each other quizzically. One of them yells, "You ain't no bandit, get."
Get, and you cut out.
You ain't no bandit, get. And that's all he says. And you ain't no bandit, get. He sort of yells out questioningly.
What did you say, Wayne?
Okay, well, it's Hilliard's character who is speaking to them. But did you? Yeah. Did you roll initiative, Windrew?
If you guys want, I can show you some of my sweet loot that I got recently that I took off a traveling merchant.
They just one of them turns and is like,
Before we murder them all.
The one who is scrubbing the pot turns to his fellow bandit and is like, "What would we get in a lot of trouble went from Sandblatt if he you know what, it's just going to be easier to kill them." And he fully unsheaths his weapon. It's
I also say, if that's how you want to be, and more loot for me and my buddy here.
Yeah, it is in fact your turn.
I'm gonna take who's the most threatening looking one of the bunch, like, weapon wise.
So 2 of them appear to be wielding dual wielding a scimitar in one hand and a crossbow in the other. And then
Yeah.
And then another two appear to have slung longbows on their back and appear to have swords. There are two of them. These ones here.
Okay, I guess.
No. This one. And the people that have this icon are the ones that have longbows. We'll say that. They're classified as scouts.
Okay, well, I'll take out the one that's furthest from me with the longbow with my bow. Go on bow action.
Okay. Let's
Spin to him.
Let me just see here. 3/4. Okay, roll to see if you hit.
Okay, hold on. And
okay, let me just see here. Yep, that hits. Roll for damage. Okay, you hit him in the shoulder, and he recoils backwards, sort of staggering back onto the bed.
oh god, why did you have to ruin it? Now all I can think of is the damage sound.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's bloodied.
And no, he's not bloodied. That's just a marker to show that he's damaged.
Oh, okay.
Though if you'd like, I can remove that, and I can have that symbolized bloodied instead.
Yeah, yellow, red is bloodied. I guess we'll put yellow or orange as damage.
I'll put pink. Pink is that he's been damaged.
You're the DM. Okay, I'm not sure if it's Wind or the Bandits next.
It's the Bandits next. One of them is going to attempt to shoot at you with a hand crossbow. What's your armor class?
It is 6.
Another one's going to try and hit you, and he's going to miss. They're both going to miss and with their shots. The one guy is going to take out his longbow and try and shoot at you. He's going to miss as well.
Jesus, I feel like a fucking tiger tank, just like Sherman 75mm shells bouncing off.
This guy from behind the stairs is going to run up and attempt to grab you, Andrew. He's going to attempt to grapple you.
Where's my beer?
You're standing on the stairway. He's going to jump. He's sort of going to climb on top of the barrel and try and grab your ankles and pull you down. Okay. No.
No, he just came in. He's not leaving.
Yeah, he's not leaving. Using at least a free hand. Okay. Okay. Roll athletics or acrobatics.
Whichever's better. When. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Okay. You see that he nearly loses his footing on the barrels as he's sort of balancing to grab your footing, but you don't even notice him. Actually, how do you notice he's losing his footing? You don't actually notice this guy at all. You just feel your feet are pulled out from underneath you as he sort of grapples you and pulls you down as he's holding you. He's now sort of holding you restrained, like with his arms around your neck, sort of in that typical sort of grappled animation. It is your turn, Windrew. What do you want to do? You want to try and break free?
I'm gonna break free. I'm gonna break free. I'm gonna break free from these chains, or however the lyrics go for that song.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
But when do you want to break free? God knows when wants to break free.
Yeah.
I think Wynn got scared.
What do you want to do when you're trying? Do you want to try and break away from his grapple again?
I think we lost Wynn.
Frosty fingers. Freezing cold blast from your fingers in a 15-foot cone. Okay.
Freeze yourself.
You're gonna freeze yourself? Okay. What are you gonna do? Because he's restraining you. Can you cast verbal and somatic? So he's sort of holding you. Somatic is your arm movement. You're gonna have a hard time moving your arms to cast that spell, I'd say. I mean, and where would you even point it?
Points in your ashes.
How? You. Yes, he is. He's sort of gonna like bear hugging you. He's sort of giving you a big bear hug.
Point one finger at his crotch.
If you wanted to say use a different sort of spell, that might, I mean, verbal, yeah, you could do that to him, yeah. That's because the components for that is it's only a verbal component. So what do you say to him to make him so frightened? If sorry to try and frighten him. Okay. Yeah. You see that his smile, he had a smile when he grabbed you and pulled you down, has now turned to a frown, and he's like frowning, and he's like, well, as he will become frightened of you until the spell ends. Let's see what that means.
Duration up to 1 minute.
Creature must not willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Has disadvantage on ability checks. He must not willingly move closer, but he's already close to the source of his fear. What does that mean?
He'll want to try to get away.
Maybe. I've seen spells that do specify that, so... May not move closer to the source of his fear. Okay, he's gonna go back and hide behind the staircase. No, then he wouldn't actually do that because it specifies that they can't do an action that would force them.
Yeah, when you're concentrating on the spell, so can't
be damaged. Okay.
He's like,
oh. It's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, he joined. It's Ryan.
What would you like to do for your turn?
Okay, we're gonna take another pot shot at the same guy.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit. That hits. Roll for damage. Holy cow, how much damage does a bow and arrow do? 1d8 plus 4? Okay, that's on you.
Plus, I think I have something with the bow, if I remember right. By that,
Archer,
I thought it did.
2 bonus to attack rolls. Not to damage, but to attack rolls, yeah.
Oh, sorry, to attack, but still low.
That still does
that was like that was probably like a critical then.
Yeah, how would you like to do this to this guy?
Straight, to the hand.
Yeah, straight. It goes straight through his eyeball, and he falls over dead.
And I also yell out, "You still have a chance to give up, boys? More loot for me? if you don't.
Okay.
But I'm saying that's not going to do anything to them anyway, so.
Nope. Not that you can see immediately. It would be their turn. Let me just see something here. Yes. 21. Is this area 21? See if this is it. 21. Yes, it is. Okay. The following 4 and 4. Okay. Okay. Two of them are going to try and plink at you. With their little crossbows. But think. Yes. What a 16 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It deals 6 damage to you as it hits you.
Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Weighing them down like a large portion of my health.
Another one, he's going to try and make a wisdom saving throw to resist your fear. He succeeds. He's no longer frightened by you. It is your turn, Windrew. What would you like to do?
Hell's Bells win, Hell's Bells. Or freeze, but I would recommend the freeze for the other guys. Hell Bells!
Wins Bell of Christianity.
Oh,
What would you like to do, Windrew? Of who?
You'd have to move into range.
Can you post the spell again so I can see? The range is self 15-foot cone, so you'd have to move to a position where you could hit them within 15 feet of you. Yeah.
Well, you still have 30. You still have 33 movement, or once it gets. So if you were
okay, you throw ice knife. Who would you like to hit? Okay, make a ranged spell attack. No. What is your spell attack modifier?
modifier,
Your spell attack bonus. Yes, what is that? So to make a ranged spell attack, it's always 1d20 plus your ranged spell bonus. Or your spell bonus. Okay, 23. That hits. Roll 1d10 piercing damage. You just roll one. Just roll your damage. It's on my end to determine what the, like, for instance, upon like certain types of demons or creatures are susceptible to certain types of damage. Okay, yeah. They must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Let's see. What is your spell save DC? Okay. Must meet. Okay, and the second one, let's see what he does. Okay. The one that you hit directly succeeds. So he is extremely bloody. You have hit him in the knee you've hit him in the knee, and he's crippled over in pain. He looks incredibly injured, but he's somehow still alive. The other one takes 2d6 cold damage, so roll damage for that guy. Okay, the other one, a spike of this cold icicle goes straight through his mouth and out the back of his head. He's killed.
Oh.
The one that you were not targeting gets killed. Okay, it is. He's just like, oh! It's your turn, Hilliard. What would you like to do?
Let's say probably call it for the night because it's almost 12 and I really gotta hit the washroom.
Okay, we could finish this combat.
Okay, well, if we finish the combat, I'll just have to run to the washroom quickly.
Okay.
BRB for a second.
Why are there people there on your other channels? So someone is just sitting at home at their desk doing nothing but waiting for Windrew to start streaming? No, that's not believable. What? I don't believe that 1 second. There's someone just waiting for you to stream. That's not right. No one does that, Wind.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
It's your turn. Okay, let's see. Project Interlude. This is your channel? Anima Productions. Okay, you haven't posted a video in 3 years, Win.
They forgot that they're still subscribed to him.
Wait, what is this one? The Project Interlude presentation? Is that you doing the presentation? It can't be.
Send me.
This isn't even your channel, Win. No, because why is there a video entitled project interlude presentation with some random white guy doing a presentation. Okay, that doesn't change the fact he's a random white guy. Okay, but why is there a French guy presenting on your so-called channel? Okay. Anyways, it's your turn, Hillary. What would you like to do?
I offer the two surviving guys